Oh my god, hot damn, look at her. She's a cat. Oh god, wow. Oh god, bless.
Awa. Hello. Spooky, congratulations on being boob champ today. Congrats. Hello, everyone. Next time. Distracted by Discord instead. Oh, wow. Maximum boopage. Hello. I has 3 monitors showing off. Oh, yeah. I have... I have 1 monitor that is regular size. I have a drawing tablet that's outdated but still usable, and then I have my giant monitor at ludicrous size. I think it's like what, 44? Is it 44 or 47 inch? I have my giant monitor. Beko drawing stream when? I do that every so often. I mostly do that. I do that every so often. If it's during the day, I think I've been doing it more so in my Discord channel. Just because. Poor Grimmel, I know. Grimmel's been waiting on it for a while. Only Beko can give points. No mod has that power. You guys say that. You guys have said that before, but I've been told that I can't give you guys points. Could give us... Nuh-uh, no I can't. No I can't. Don't lie. Hi Beko, you awakening? Oh, you're going to sleep? Wow. Okay. I was so tired, right? Like, I had a really long meeting today at work. I had a really long meeting that felt like it went on for hours and hours. And then after the meeting, I was like doing a bunch of things. I had to do a bunch of like setups. Why is my OBS set up like this? I had to do a bunch of things, and then like this always happens. I started watching a tutorial for stuff, and then I started getting really tired and really sleepy, and then I felt the crashing, and then I'm just like, Mayday. I'm like looking at the clock. I'm like, it's 5 something or other PM PST. Spooky, congratulations on the resubscribe. 7 months. It's that time of the month again. You're gonna get some carrots. Oh, wow. Carrots. Are they as easy to grow as potatoes? But yeah, I was just like, I wanna just succumb to the sleepies, to the knockout, but I don't wanna like not stream. So I'm just gonna pop myself in my Discord and someone will wake me up. Someone will wake me up. Needs B vitamins? Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Is that what I needed? Spoon can refund redeems. That's about it. Same with streamer, yeah. You can't give points, just make us gamble and win or lose our points. Knocked out because she didn't eat. I ate lunch. I did. I had some rice and I had some leftover garlic beef with mushrooms and broccoli. I haven't eaten dinner yet though. I was like, I woke up, I'm like, so it may or may not be a short stream so that I can eat early enough to not be angry at myself later. Needs food, consume. Dude, for the first time this year, for this season, it was actually kind of hot, and I can't tell if that was me, if it was because of me falling asleep, or if I was just having a meltdown. Oh my god! The heculars! Sorry, I have my window open. If it's more noisy right now, I have my window open. Let me know and I can close my window. Consume? Do it again? Do it again. Oh no, why? What man? Can't mod for Beko if I am timed out for 10 minutes? What's going on? Am I being offered food again? Locking horns, the usual. Oh, I see, I see. We're not doing that again, though, We're not doing that again. How long did you time I out, Spoon? How long was that? Don't make it too long. Wait, what did you do? Did you ban I? Just click the timeout. So yeah, 600 sec. You can fix that. You can untime him out. Just untime him out. Don't be causing fights. Heg. And you, Spoon, it's okay. You don't need to time him out for suggesting the sacrifice. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. Aw, I'm sorry. Ow. Rip. Thank you. To the redeem timeout? What? Did you? Oh, you guys have self timeout redeems when you're bad. Because you guys like to... You guys like to punish yourselves, don't you? I mean, I could. If you really want me to, I could toggle those back on. Since I now have a regular mod that can upkeep with that. Toggle it on. Well, Spoon's got a lot of work ahead of them then. I have toggled it back on. How long do I set? Do I have set? How long? How long does it say for? How long do you punish yourselves for? Undisclosed amount of time. Oh, I guess it's up to Spoonf then. But why would you ever do that? And Spoonf is tired. Let's go do it. Spoonf seems lazy as of late.
Gosh! Whoa! Shit! Stop
Oh.
that! What? I said fucking stop it now! Oh! Hi there! Hi! Fucking quit it! Oh!
Oh my god! I forgot I attached a sound. I forgot that I attached a sound alert to it. That's your limit going to sleep. Okay, Arcdaven, good night, good night. Someone do it again. No, you don't need to do it again. Let me think. What was that soundbite from? Was that from what it's the anime with the two characters, I think.
Gosh!
Oh
Oh,
god.
shit! Stop that!
Grimo!
What? I said fucking stop it
Why?
now! Oh! Hi there! Hi! Fucking quit it! Oh!
Once wasn't enough for Grimo. Grimo wants to be bad again. What the cat doing? Hello. I'm not doing anything. Chat seems to want to self-punish themselves right now. As an aside, Spoon can't untime out Grimo after the redeem. Oh, really? It's not random time? Wait, that redeem doesn't automatically time them out. You have to do that, Spoon, don't you? You have to do that. That's up to you. That's up to you. Oh, yeah. You do that. In the description that I put, because it's not automatic. I don't, here, this is what I wrote. I don't know why you would feel the need to punish yourself, but you can time yourself out for an undisclosed amount of time. You'll be at the whims of my sword to determine your time of fate. You can make it 500 afterward, or maybe 800. Oh my god. 500 seconds, 800 seconds. Poor Grimo. I don't know why you would do that. Is there a way to make it automatically do that? I think I saw, was it? I know Bell has in his thing, the is it, who has? The Senpaku? Or something? It should be up to someone who can, wait, hello? It should be up to someone who can type their timeouts correctly. 500 points? Oh, you want it to be cheaper, is that what you're saying? 10,000 seconds later. Mod button. Not the actual thing. Spoon. Well, yeah. The button does the automatic 600. There's no typing there. Self timeouts are pog. Why? Why do you like self timing you guys out? So terrible. Terrible. Let me think here. Oh right. I should, because it's fun. Why? Very interesting indeed. I think that soundbite is from I'm gonna butcher the name, like Pop Team something. Pop Teen something. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Where it's a bunch of shorts of these two anime girls. Pop Teen something. Pop Team Epic. Yes, thank you. That's where that soundbite is from. I did the first time just cause the second time was for the stunning sound bit as with it. Pop Team Epic. Yeah, okay. That's where that soundbite is from. I'm just like, let's find something real vulgar and bandwidth. So there you go. I forgot that it had that on there. I still can't believe I got the on the first try. Hey, I think I'm just really good at describing things. And we've already established this. We've established this with me trying to describe Pokemon to you guys, and you guys get it. You guys seem to get it. Like here, I'll pop up let me pop up a Pokemon. And then I'll describe it to you, and then you guys will be able to get it. Or maybe I'm good at figuring out stuff. Okay, we'll see about that. Generate. Okay. So this is the Pokemon, guys. I'm keeping in mind, I don't know any Pokemon, okay? I don't know any Pokemon. I'm not gonna know if you ask me what generation. Heck if I know. This thing, it kind of looks like a goat. Like a goat is got some fashionable feet. It looks like it's got like a hedge mane. It's a hedge mane goat ram. Gagoat? Gagoat, yeah, okay, that's the one. Chimon. Pokemon X and Y. Okay, how about this one? Okay, this one looks like a pumpkin, maybe like a jack-o'-lantern, and it looks like it's got like it's got pink stuff coming out of it, and it's got like a little cobra hairstyle. Where is its face? Where is its face? Okay, so like it's like it's a, yeah, that one. Spooky got it. Gorgeist. Is there really that many pumpkins? Pumpkaboo? Chandelure? Is there really that many? Pumpkaboo gets 4 different size variations? What the heck? Okay. Next one. Let's generate. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Okay, here's another one. You ready for this? This is gonna be hard because I don't know how to describe this. This thing, it's got 1, 2, 3. Okay, this thing's potentially got 6 legs. I don't know. It's got 6 legs. It's got a pink underbelly. It looks kind of squishy, like a slug, but it looks like a luchador, like a slug luchador. It's like a pink slug, 6-legged luchador, brown oxen luchador, but a slug. So he's got a slug body, but like an oxen luchador mask. The mask has like 3 eyeballs on it. The it's like on the tip of your guys' tongue. You guys are imagining this, right? It's like his luchador colors are like brown and yellow. I don't know what his back looks like. Oh, I got it. A gastrodon. Whatever that is. See? You guys got it. Either you guys really ah! Oh my god. Thank you, Spoon. Thank you, Rub-a-dub-dub. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You are the whale. A whale. You are the whale lord in the tub. Thank you, and thank you, much love for it. Thank you for the much love, Grimo. Hello. Checks watch. There are 2 different kinds of gastrodon, east and west. Oh.
Silver soul underscore decreased 100
Oh my god.
brain cells.
Oh my god. Hi, Silver. Thank you for the 100 brain cell bits. That was a lot of whales. It was a lot of whales. Hello. We Baroque Beko. Hey there, hope you're well. I am. I'm a little tired. I fell asleep a little bit before stream. That's why I'm a little bit late. Hello! Is it Jay's Dazer? How are you doing? Welcome. I hope you're having a good night tonight. Encino Mount Coronet separates the species of Gastrodon. West are pink, while east is blue. See, you guys are either really, really into your Pokemon. Ah! Oh god!
Oh, tea cakes.
No! Spoon Frabadab, thank you so much for the gifted sub. And Grimo, thank you so much for the 150 brain cell bits.
Grimold decreased 150 brain cells. Cho.
Cho. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. How was your day? Are you winding down for the day, or is it the beginning of your day? Hype train, let's go. Cho. Let's push it to level 5. No, you don't need to push it to level 5. You guys are on level 2. I don't know how much it's gonna take. And also, like, I don't, you don't need, you don't need to. You're wide awake midday? I'm a little sleepy. Give me some of your wakefulness. Allah. Do all these sub knock Beko down, my power level down? Ah!
Spoomf underscore the underscore immortal decreased 1,000 brain cells.
No!
Don't need to? Well, ain't that a shame?
Any unsubs around? The subs, I'm kind of still experimenting with the health bar. For right now, I only have it active towards bits. Hilaru, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. With every level, I grow stronger. And thank you, Spoon, for the 1,000 brain cell bits. Bless you. I can post a link. It's for a song. No, unfortunately, I have disabled links to try to ward off bots. I do apologize. But if you're trying to share a song, do you write music? Yeah, you can share. Sharing is caring in my Discord if you're interested in joining. Why is the Beko sleepy? I had a really long meeting today. So I was a little sleepy. What's going on? Hello? Ah!
Oh, tea cakes.
Spoonf, Rubadub, thank you so much for the gifted sub. You are the Wailord in the tub. You can call me Hill or Hilly, but choose 1 to 10. Hilly. Hill, hello, Hill. How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your sub. You guys are so nice. You're just like, no unsubs allowed here. And then they get all of that. Like, welcome. As close to that 300. Ooh, new badge. Hill. King of the... Sometimes that's fun. You're tired? Well, we'll relax, wind down for the day. You know, kick your feet up. Get some nice drinky drink. And enjoy. It's pretty chill. Unfortunately, don't have a lot in terms of entertainment value. My computer has been on its last leg, so the only thing that I can do is just chatting, but I should be actually receiving... Oh, so to give you guys some news, a bunch of my computer parts should be arriving tomorrow. When they arrive, I should be able to take pictures to send you guys in the Discord so that you guys can see the horribleness that is whatever configuration I have decided to purchase for a new computer. But well, then the song I was gonna put was a banger. A FNAF song? Oh, well, that's a shame. Soon, zombie soon. Choose number. Any numbers? What do you mean, like 6? 2.
Yeah.
Meow. You're laying in bed? That's good. That's perfect relaxing. And then you can just fall asleep to me. Unless I'm playing a horror game, and then probably you won't be able to sleep. Oh, Friday night. I see, I see. Spoonf is like a sniper in the middle of a hunt, and unsub pokes their head out and Spoonf hits them with a sub. Hi Nixie, how are you doing? How was your day? Why can most people not get that? I mean, I don't play Friday night. I played it once, but then I know of it. And then I watch a lot of Matt Pat, and he did a video on the lore of it, or theory of it, I guess. And so that was interesting. And then I have some friends that are trying to make mods for it. There's so many different like alternate mods. Spoon the sub sniper. I played it, I think it's free on browser. It's free on browser. But I think someone had me play against the lemon, and that scared me. The lemon scared me. We collected a level 2 emote. Yay! Awa. Awa, awa, awa. Let me see. Boop. Oh wait. Is it not gonna do it? Okay, never mind. Stop. Close. No. I can't close this window. There we go. Let me see here. You can fall asleep to rock? Oh. You'd be able to fall asleep to screaming, screeching. Oh, I don't know about that. I have fallen asleep at a Visual K concert though. That was at a convention. That was fine. I was super tired. Can you just see a brief glimpse of the song? Listen, I'm not untoggling the links. If you want to post it in the Discord, you can, and I can have my mod take it a look at it. But I tend to not like doing requests, especially from viewers that I don't know yet. You can share it on Discord, yeah. Share it on Discord. I don't, and especially if it's a song, I don't like doing things like what is it? Because I post the VODs up. I don't want to have copyright strike or anything. I know some tracks are okay if they're like video game tracks, but I don't like. I say this to every streamer that mentioned this. You have no Discord account? Well, then you can whisper my mod. You can whisper them the link, and then they can let me know. Beko screams could wake the dead? Yes, they could. It's just safer that way, sorry. Yeah. I don't have to deal with too many bots because I don't allow links in the stream. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Hi Stat, how are you doing? You haven't been to a convention? Wait, you haven't been to a convention yet? You plan to go to one someday? Phantasm? I don't know what that one is. I do have a convention coming up that I have to go to. And I've never gone to it before. Does anyone know? Has anyone ever gone to this thing that is called a PAX? What is this PAX? What do I expect at a PAX? Wow. Rub-a-dub-dub, thank you so much, Silver, for the gifted sub. You are the whale lord in the tub. Awa, awa, awa. I'm sure Friday Night Funkin' music is not copyright since people play the game and are bound to hear the music. That's true. But there's a lot of fan-made Friday Night as well. So I don't know if it's like an OG or a mod. You're gonna lurk for a bit? Happy streaming? Thank you. I shall take care of your eyeballs. Expect a huge lack of deodorant. Really bad facial hair. Oh, I see. Is it video games? Anime? Is it... what is it? Also a lot, and I mean a lot of cringy influence. Oh my, oh my. Was it the Dark Puddle Monica one? Which one? Sharing an original. Ouch. Anyway, sorry. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I should be getting parts coming in tomorrow. So tomorrow there's gonna be a huge box coming in. Thankfully I am home all day. I kind of wish I had no, I guess I can watch it on my phone. I can watch my phone. I can have my phone because I have my doorbell set up so I can watch the moment it drops, so that nobody tries to take my package. But then it'll become a problem if they deliver it to the wrong place, because sometimes some people can be lazy and they don't deliver it to my door. They deliver it to the other unit because they can't tell the difference, and then I don't know. I don't know if they would be above taking my packages, so I'd rather avoid that. I'm home all day. Tell Avi to visit and steal your package. No, don't tell Avi to do that. Don't tell. I mean, you can tell her to do that, but she ain't leaving. She ain't leaving. She gotta stay. And then so I think I was getting my motherboard off of Amazon, but for whatever reason, it's gonna take them like 7 days to ship, and not like 7 days to arrive. It would be like, we'll take 7 days to process and have it shipped out, and then it will take another 7 days for it to get to you. And that was like way too long. But I was able to find another distributor that sold the same thing, and their estimate was for Saturday. So there's hope. Oh, Saturday. There's hope. There's hope that I can have it built on Saturday. has just recalled that I have an appointment on Saturday. I hope it's not too long. I hope it doesn't get delivered while I'm out.
Level up.
Jays Dazer, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. With every level I grow stronger. Look, is the bell person? Is the bell person indeed? How are you? Doing fine. It's rainy. Oh, it's rainy for you, Shadow. I'm jelly. I'm a little jelly. I'm really jelly. We building something Saturday? That's the hope. That's the hope. That's the last piece that would need to come in. So if nothing else gets delayed or anything, and everything comes in, if everything absolutely comes in on Saturday, I'd be building a PC. I'd be building a PC. And then we can look forward to actually playing games. We can look forward to actually playing games. It's just hot? Yeah, for the first time ever, I think I'm kind of hot. Hit is good. What are we talking about? Oh, what are we building? House, tent, car? Playing games? Listen, I can play games. I'm a gamer. Fan art of Beko building a PC. I actually kind of have that. Hold on. Hot is the worst. I don't like hot. No, hot is awful. Awful, awful. Where am I? Hachu. Would rather not be able to feel toes than be sweaty, tired mess. Disgrace. Listen, no one's a freak salamander like you, okay? Well, some people like being comfortable. And some people like sweater weather. I believe, right? This is my theory, or this is my feelings on it, right? You can only take off so many things to be comfortable. If it's hot, there's only so much you can take off. You can't take off your skin. When it gets to the point of hotness that you feel like you have to peel your skin off to get comfortable, like that's how uncomfortably hot it is. That's awful. That's awful. At least if it's cold, you can pile on as much as you want. All the sweaters, all the blankies in the world, like you can insulate yourself and you can get cozy that way. Like there's no limit to how much you could pile on. Don't hate on my salamander way. I'd rather spend time in the winter than sleep in my own sweat. Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. This is actually the reason why I can't take naps. I can't take naps because my body seems to hate naps and tends to overheat. Says the faithless. You have 60 faith? Thank you, Grimo. Thank you so much for the hydration station. Thank you for taking care of me like a Tamagotchi. How? You 60 faith? Doesn't sound like enough. Where am I? This one? Ta-da! This is exactly what it's. Oh god, it's attached to my tail. This is exactly what it's gonna look like, guys. Building a computer exactly like this. Cool tweet. Lays in front of heater. Pulls out shelves in freezer and crawls it. Exactly. I was tempted to turn on the AC, but not yet. I have my windows open right now. But I might close it because I think I smell smoke. Give me a second. Hola. Dives into lava. Awful. Just trips and leaps into Arctic waters. That might be a bit too much there. On to the north. Super Twitter gives me a notification of Beko's tweet 6 hours later. Really? It takes that long? Stupid Twitter. Lights myself on fire to the desert. Oh my gosh. Bathes in liquid nitrogen. Have at thee. Wow. Wow. For real. It's like Natsu versus Gray from Fairy Tail. Oh, is that what that's like? Complete opposite. Wow. If it's over 50 degrees out, it's hot. 50? 50. 60 up to 67 is kind of comfy. I think my limit, like if I have to live in it, like if I have to be in it, I think my limit was what, 89 degrees? 85. I think 85 degrees was my limit. 86 degrees, it starts getting uncomfortable. And then 89 degrees is when I start getting cranky and turning into a menace and miserable and feeling like I'm going to just peel off my skin. 89 degrees is when I feel like I'm going to peel off my skin. 85 degrees is like, I'm not necessarily okay, but I can survive. I want to say, I think maybe 70 was kind of comfortable, right? 70, 74. If I have it depends also if I have a sweater or not. 45 to 50 is happy. 60 to 70 is tolerable with a bit of would rather not. In the 80s, stay that clean. 89 degrees, you'll be dead. I was quite miserable at 89 degrees. But how do I know this? I know this. I know this because I used to live in like hot zone area, and I would try to save money on not using my AC, and I would kind of guesstimate like when I was feeling utterly miserable and needed to absolutely turn on the AC, and it was always around 89 degrees. Around 89 degrees, I'm like, okay, that's it. I need to turn it on. 115 degrees summer with 90% humidity. 90% humidity just makes it worse. Both are bad. I can't wager which one's worse. Humidity is awful because you just feel sticky and disgusting, but dry heat is still bad. I just don't like it. Gray will occasionally strip into just his underwear since his magic is ice, while Natsu is immune to fire magic to the point that he'll eat fire itself. Goodness me. That's right. That's absolutely right, Shadow. That is what we are seeing and witnessing right here. 65 to 70 is happy. 75 to 80 is good. 90 to 100 is best. Hey, if you can survive off of 65 to 70, then what the heck? Just be happy. Bell is broken. Someone fix him. Hit him with a wrench that always fixes Boom's valves. Hi Fuzzy, how are you doing? Last week I was working under 90 plus degrees Fahrenheit. It was miserable. No, don't go to the heat. Don't do it. Beko can withstand temps above boiling water. It's not preferable. It's not. I feel like I'm peeling my skin off. I think my limit, my comfort limit was 86. 86 degrees was my comfort. Above 86, I hated myself. Dry heat is the only good heat. Humidity is unsurvivable and feels at least 15 degrees hotter than a dry heat does due to the thermally conductive nature of water. Ugh. Turns thermostat to 90. Sure. The audacity. No heaters for you. No heaters. None. My place gets hot just from my computer alone. My current computer heats up an entire room. I don't need a heater. Actually, like, yeah, earlier, like a couple weeks back, I would do that. I would wake up and it would be super cold, and I would debate turning on my heater, but then I'd be like, no, because my computer's gonna be on all day. It's gonna heat up. It's gonna heat up the room eventually. So I don't bother. I don't bother with my heater because I know my computer's gonna heat up my room. Want picture proof? Awful. I'm comfortable in heat up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, but once it gets humid, you're out. Kudos for you, Fuzzy. 100 degrees. You just turn it up, take the pics, turn it back down. No spoonf. No spoonf. I believe him. I believe him. I absolutely believe him. I'm sure Belle bathes in boiling water. I'm sure the shower doesn't get hot enough for that. No proof you can muster will be enough. You can look at his electric bill. Bathes in his own sweat. You don't sweat. That's a lie. Are you a dog? Do you just open your mouth and just go no sweating, no sweat glands? You just see Belle outside in the heat. But he's got this huge smile while doing it. So he's outside in the heat panting, but he's got this huge smile. If it's a dry heat, Spoonf is comfy up to 80 degrees. That's fair. That's okay. You learned the difference while living in Arizona compared to the Caribbean. Arizona gets really hot. Like, I thought I experienced hot, but Arizona is a whole nother level. Like it just takes it up a notch a little bit more. If it's desert dry, Spoonf's good to 100. Awful. Awful. You don't sweat unless you're doing strenuous activities. Uh-huh. Silly catboy panting. When you live a broke life, your parents need to boil water first, then you have to mix cold water to take a bucket bath. Oh no. Or you can just wait for the water to naturally cool, otherwise you're wasting the heat. Or you could split the water up in equal parts so that they cool a little bit faster and give the separated buckets to whoever needs it. And that's their bath water. That's their bath water allowance. Arizona is easy heat, like easiest heat. Bah. I don't like any heat. Dry or humid. I don't like any heat. You really don't? I give off a lot of heat, but I can't retain it. Yeah. You can't retain it yourself. So when you're cold, you hotbox yourself so your own heat bounces back. You're just like leaking it. You're leaking your own heat. You love Arizona? Or just take it cold. That's true. Take it cold. Room temperature water isn't bad. Why everyone want hot bath / shower? I'm okay. I used to take cold showers. When I was younger, when I was a youngling, I used to take cold showers. I used to just flat out just take cold showers. Room temperature to cold showers. That was like my thing. I would just do it. Just cause. I don't know why. And then something changed. I think sometimes I think I just was curious because my sister would always take hot showers. And so I started taking hot showers and then now I take hot showers. So I can't take cold showers anymore. I can take up to room temperature water showers. That's okay. Room temperature is fine. In third world countries, they only have cold shower water. It was rough. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Cold is kind of rough. If it's not like hot outside and you have to take a cold shower, that's a little bit rough. Each one in the family is given one full bucket. My biggest fear is pouring hot water on myself while I poured it from the pot to the bucket. Oof. Yeah, burning, scalding, boiling water is never good. Arizona water made me physically sick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Is it that bad over there? I've been in a place where it was what do you say? The city announced that the water was too dangerous to drink. Like, don't drink the water. and I did drink like the tap water, and I'm like, yo, I can taste the disgusting in this. I know people look like I know people like to argue like, yo, it's water, there's no flavor. I'm like, yo, I can tell the difference. I'm not super bougie and demand for spring water or anything, but listen, if I can taste the minerals in the water, like not good minerals, I don't know what to tell you. I don't demand no spring water, but give me some water that I can at least not taste anything. I don't want to taste things in my water. Have you ever had water that just tastes absolutely good? I've had that a couple times. I've had water that tastes absolutely good. But then at the same time, you know, tasteless water, that's fine too. Cold showers and baths are better for you. Plus, if you bath/shower in the morning, it's better for your mentality to take a cold shower. If you start your day off on a high note, super comfy, smaller things can be less tolerable. That's true. Shanae was it? Shanae Boar Jr. Hello. Owa!
Oh, tea cakes.
Rub-a-dub-dub, thank you, Spoon, for the gifted sub. You are the whale lord in the tub. Hello. What just happened? I'm comfortable when only the hot is on in my shower. This only happened when the building failed to give hot water for the day because of the boiler. Oof. Like drinking their water tasted like licking metal. Bad water has a different taste? It does. You can tell. At least I could. I want my water to taste like water. Yeah? What kind of water? Did you know that pro athletes take baths in ice water after a hard game? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I know after exercise, after exercise though, it is preferred to take, like, you feel like you want to take a cold shower, but it's better to take like room temperature or warm shower after the workout, because then afterwards your body, like when you get out of it, cools down. But if you take a cold shower, so if you have a workout, then you take a cold shower, then you exit, and then your body starts feeling hot. Your body feels hot. Nothing happened, keep going. Okay. There was one town I traveled through whose water tasted like the local creek. Is that good or bad?
Oh, tea cakes.
Rub-a-dub-dub, thank you so much for the gifted sub, Bell. You were the whale lord in the tub. That was L, my guy. Okay, indifference is better than hate. I really wish I was sub to you. Oh. Well, I guess. Wait, did I say your name, by the way? Is it Shinebu? Shinebu? Junior? All must be subbed. Your life has changed. You're now subbed. My regulars are very nice. They're very, very nice. Literally, like, anyone that comes in follows, and they're like, hi, I'm new. And just be like, no unsubs allowed here. Why did you get a sub? I don't know. If you think water tasting like leaves and algae tastes good, oh, I see, yeah. You know what? That's the reason why I don't like eating crabs or lobster, because it tastes like aquarium water. And people always look at me and be like, have you drank aquarium water? I'm like, no, I have not. But you know what? I had fish, and I've had to clean out their aquarium, and I know what that smells like. And you know, Rub-a-dub-dub, thank you so much, Belle, for the gifted sub. You are the whale lord in the tub. Awa awa. Good catch, by the way. Where am I? I don't like this stream. Why? Oh, I'm sorry. Then you don't have to be here. I do apologize. Where am I? Do you want a sub? Where? Spoonf is out here messing up. How do I know what aquarium water tastes like? So you know how like they say you can't taste if you can't smell, right? Because they're kind of interlinked. And so if you can smell something, you can kind of guesstimate what it tastes like. It's like, I've had to clean aquarium water, and so it's like, I know what that smells like. And so when I tasted it, it kind of tastes like what it smells like. So like when I taste the crab and the lobster, they taste what the aquarium water smelled like. And so to me, I just kind of associate that together, and that's what it's like. My exact coordinates on the Earth? That's kind of hard to pinpoint since I'm online. Grid coordinates are bacon. Bacon. You study rocks? Wow. What kind of rocks? Did you know? Did you know? So like I was watching a video about the man-made diamonds, and that they're getting to the point where it's like they're questioning which one is better quality. I know people, they still want like the natural diamonds and stuff like that, but honestly, the man-made diamonds, they are getting a lot easier to make, and they can make them so that they don't have how do you say, imperfections in them. Yeah. Imperfections. So it's kind of like, you know, which one would you rather have? But I know some people don't like lab-grown rocks. What time do I go to sleep? When I'm sleepy. What time do you normally eat dinner? When I'm hungry. What did you come back to? Hi, Spooky. I didn't drink aquarium water. I just had an aquarium. I think if they seriously thought you need to eat/drink something to know what it tastes like, then they're the strange one. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Because my sister, she can't cook because she can't smell. So she doesn't really know what things taste like. So even though she eats things, she doesn't know what things taste like. And she doesn't have a good sense of smell. Meanwhile, like, I can taste a lot of things. I can tell when cinnamon is absolutely in anything. Majority of taste comes from scent, yeah. Diamonds are shortages. Wait, diamonds shortage. Shortage. Blah blah blah. Diamond shortages are fake. It's just that people who make them can choose the price. That's true. That's true. Beko is very wise. Ninja. Who is Ninja? Alia Solos? Guesstimate and taste by smelling. Really interesting takes. Yeah. I mean, how do they say? There's like stages to eating food. Like you eat with your eyes visually, right? And then with the smell, you can kind of, it preps you up. And then the actual tasting, you need to get fully into the flavors. You need all of your senses. If you're interested in rocks, look up white sapphires, almost identical to diamonds. Really? There's such a thing as white sapphires? The only thing I know about rocks, like, don't get me wrong, right? Ooh, sparkly jewelry. They're just big old shiny rocks. But some things are kind of interesting, right? But then again, I think the only things that I know about are just things that I've, by curiosity, looked up because of the, what is that? The Steven Universe show, and just checking to see if those things actually exist. So like things like the Alexandrite, and looking at that and being like, wow, that's a rock that actually changes color based on the lighting. And that's kind of interesting. What was another one that they had? I forgot. Oh, and then I know Tanzanite. That's a purple, like blue purple. Wow. Next time they say this tastes like crap, turn to them and ask, how do they know that taste? That just reminds me of back in uni, right? I had a group of friends that was like, which would you rather have? Which would you rather eat? Pudding that tastes like crap, or crap that tastes like pudding? And it's just like, which would you rather eat? I don't know. I would be appalled by either answer if I'm being quite honest. I feel like I have reached the twilight zone reading this chat. I apologize. Had a homie work at the jewelry shop. Oh, what was that like? What was that like? They have the little, I don't even know how they did the grading other than you just look at it. You look at the rock, you look for impurities, and that's how you grade it. But other than that, I don't really know. I know the parental authorities were into that, but they like investments and they like getting expensive things. You thought of becoming a jeweler once? Really? Oh my god. Speaking of like really random jewelry like things, there's a really cool, I'm not really too heavily into jewelry, right? I don't like the idea of wearing expensive, well, I can't say that, I wear Lolita. I don't like the idea of wearing like expensive jewelry and then just in my mind, because like I don't like wearing rings, and then like they look really flimsy, like wearing these really flimsy looking things that are really, really expensive, and knowing that if I ever lost them or if they broke, that's like really, really expensive things gone, sort of thing. Like that's really scary to me. But I was looking at rings at one point in time, right? And there is this really, really cool ring. It was there's like two different rings. There's two different rings, right? If don't make fun of me, okay? If I ever get a ring, right? It would be one of two options. I would either want, there's like a card captor Sakura ring, right? Or there's a ring where the diamond is cut in a very particular way that if you look into the center of the diamond, the light that reflects into it makes the shape of a sakura blossom in the middle of it. That is kind of interesting to me, but I kind of think their diamonds are super tiny. Not that I care, but it's kind of like you charge for like the cut, but then you get something really small, and it's just like, man, is it worth it? Is the cut really that worth it? So then it's just like, card captor. They tell me some stuff about expensive rocks. So many expensive rocks. I always wanted to buy a geode. They look so beautiful. I think I've gotten one of those geodes where you crack them open and there's just all those crystals inside. Those ones are kind of cool, but I don't think that's like the same thing, right? I mean, it is a geode, but it's not like worth, right? Very interesting stuff, especially amethyst geodes. Oh, maybe. That's why Beko prefers food. I know. Ring pop. Now that sounds cool. I leave for 5 minutes. What did you miss, Spooky? So many deletes. There was a lot of interesting things that happened. Very sus. Very, very sus indeed. Hi Venus, how are you doing? I'm just doing some spring cleaning. What? There's a town here in Australia where was it Fausticked? For sapphires and emeralds? You got a whole bag? Really? Oh my god. If you ever do that, take pics. That'd be so cool to just see them in its raw form. Even though it's technically summer now. Oh, yeah. You can clean in any season, honestly. Summer burning. Aww. Oh, there was something I wanted to I know I haven't touched the topic of today. So like it's getting to that time / it is that time where it is high peak camping season, right? But where I'm at, you have to make reservations for camping in advance. I'm over here watching my old account and saw deleted message. What? Isn't there a spot out in the US where you can find diamond in a very strange and quick way? Really? Why aren't there more people all over that? Beko GoPro camping stream? I don't know. When you go camping, you lose phone service, so I don't know how that would work. I don't know how camping streaming would work. I don't know how remote streaming works. I keep looking that up every so often, but I really don't understand it at the same time, so I'd have to figure that out. If you guys have information on that, I'd love that. I'm always trying to look for information, but I also don't know. Sometimes I don't know the certain things to look up. I've been really wanting to go camping for, I think, maybe about 2 years now. Ever since I watched the anime, The Cute Girls Do Camping. Oh my god, I want to go camping. They're so cool. I actually kind of want to rewatch the anime, maybe. I want to rewatch the anime because they also do like food stuff, right? They have like the curry ramen. I actually tried curry ramen because they had curry ramen in the anime. And then they made sukiyaki. And I'm like, yo, they do camping and then they make good food too. Not if you camp next to a cell tower. I have to figure out. I've never been to any of the campgrounds here, but there's a campground here that I really want to go to because but you have to make reservations. Everywhere you have to make reservations. It's not like it's not like you could just go on spur notice. Because like because everybody wants to go camping, so they have to space everything out. But there's one campsite here where if you go camping, you can reserve to go camping. And there's a hot springs, like a natural hot springs. And I'm like, yo, I want to try that natural hot spring. If you had one thing to share to the world, what would you say? Wagyu waifu for laifu. You don't have an account for just watching? What do you mean? You're a VTuber? What, just for watching? Just for watching what? Was the anime Laid Back Camp? Oh, well, I don't know what it was called. Someone just asked to watch with me and I watched it. And I don't remember what it was called. But it was Cute Girls Do Camping. And there was the blue-haired chick who usually camped by herself. And then there was the pink-haired chick who loved eating but thought camping was cool. They have a whole season out. I think I saw the whole season. Is there a second one? It's called Creator of Diamonds, which can be found from their original volcanic source, and it's free to the public. One could just walk in and pick Wow, really? Crater of Diamonds? What the heck? Gotta go, guys. Where is that located? I want to go pick a diamond. A lot of people find VTubers by interacting in chat. Using her actual account is pretty smart. What do you mean? Eurocamp. Oh, that one. That one sounds familiar. It's one of your favorites? Eurocamp. The movie comes out soon? Movie! We have to start doing our watch-alongs again in the Discord. I have to figure out a good day. Like whether Sundays were still good for you guys? Or if there are other days that are preferable. Like Monday night. Movie Mondays. Would that be good? Movie Mondays? Maybe? The movie comes out soon. Ai is back. Hello, Ai. Rin is blue hair chick. It's in Arkansas. Oh. Hi, Beko. How is it going all? Hello. How are you doing? Unleash my senses. Hello. How is your night going? Beko, a second account. Like one to just watch without people finding you, or at least a second actually for cooking like you will. Oh. There's too many things to manage already as it is. Becca will read your comments soon. Hey, I'm not that backlogged, am I? I'm not that backlogged. It's in Arkansas. Morbius Party Watch. Isn't Avi going to be showing or Morbius? She's like in between Morbius or Sharknado. She's in between. I'm not. She has a vote up. I don't remember when the deadline is, but I haven't voted yet. I'm going to wait. If they need like a swing vote, she can always message me. You've been back, just lurking. Morb Day. I is Lurk Daddy. Daddy Lurker. Hello, Daddy Lurker. The manga and art style of Eurocamp is really good. Lurk Father. He's always here, watching, waiting. I got the bribe salmon from him, by the way. I have to take a picture of the shelf. I was never anticipated to ever get so much salmon. You'll get Beko Ai camp art. Let's go. You're just breaming with like art ideas, aren't you, Ai? Are we gonna go camping? Is that your form of inviting me to go camping? You wanna go camping? Oh wow. Also a tip. Just do a poll and see who will be available along with using the Discord event, just so it converts the time. Oh. Does it convert the time? Show Spoomp the fish. He died for it? Please. No, I don't know. The salmon sacrifice? Yeah. You're going to get s'mores? You know, it's been so long since I've had s'mores. It's been so long. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I do. I want to try it again. Eat trees. You can eat some trees. Poll. Do you have Discord? Also, if Avi picks Sharknado, you'll riot, but you'll still watch? Why would you riot? I've never seen Sharknado, but I hear it's a riot. Oh. Is that why? You'll DM. I'll take the DM. Yes, the Discord event feature converts time zones for people. Ah! I think Movie Mondays might be nice. But I have to figure out a time that's best. We need to morb Beko. I'm concerned. You want to morb me? Eat trees? Are you a beaver or something? Some trees are edible. Have I eaten a tree? No. Wait. No. No. Everyone's eaten trees. If you've ever eaten paper of any kind, you've eaten trees. Aya's cutting out the middleman. What? Morb time? Understandable. We await your decision to set a movie night. I think Mondays might be good. Mondays might be nice. Broccoli is tree? Broccolis are mini trees. What? What? No? No what? Is broccoli a tree? You eat paper? No. I mean... No, I don't eat paper. But I do have a vague memory of possibly a once upon a time where I may or may not have ripped a corner of paper and shoved it into my mouth. as a youngling. Just out of curiosity. I think I did it for shock factor. Like, I think I remember eating the paper and then just being like, look, it's fiber. I'm just eating fiber. Just getting my dietary intake of fiber. It is to spoof. Beko, please no. What? What's wrong? Did you at least spit it out? Please tell Spoon you didn't eat it. Ow. Beko, that is called pika? What? You tried biting a tree branch? It wasn't good? There's different parts to the tree, right? Like the bark, and then the stringy fibrous innards, and the green part. Like there's the green part and the soft part. And they all kind of taste different. Pronounced paika. Paika. What am I trying to say? Paper? Paika? The eating of non-organic items that produce no nutrients is called paika. Does eating paper not give nutrients? It's fiber, isn't it? Well, it was on the ground and it just tasted like dirt. Oh, that's understandable then. Awa. You can make tea from cedar trees. What does that taste like, though? Y'all scare me. Did you at least get the grubs out of the tree? Good protein right there. I mean, I didn't eat that tree. If it was on the ground, though, would there be grubs in it? You don't understand half of what you're saying? Eating trees, getting fiber. Cedar tree tea is good. Add some honey. Is there actual like tea bags for cedar tree tea? Can you purchase cedar tree tea? I know, but I'm thinking out straight up just biting on the bark of the tree like a beaver. No. Y'all need to be cleansed because of being curious about if you can eat plants and vegetation. When we were little, we all ate / tasted weird things. Exactly. See? Daisy knows. Daisy knows. You can do that. I don't think you can purchase it. Oh. You can't. If you wrap a clear plastic bag over a tree branch or sapling, you can get a cup of water about 5 hours or so. Really? I've always thought about that. Like, I've always thought about like having to research all the different ways you can get clean drinking water in case of a survival tactic. Like how you would purify water. I know you have to like boil it one way, or like condensation of like morning dew. Collecting morning dew is one. Rain is one. Of course there would. Wood grubs go for rotting wood. Oh, and if the tree is down on the ground, the moisture from the ground will rot the bottom, giving entry to wood grubs. They taste kind of nutty, like cashews. So Spoon's saying he's eating some grubs there, guys. As long as you're not licking doorknobs. Who's been licking doorknobs? Unless you're on that contest where it's like, is it cake or not, and you have to bite things. The Japanese TV show. Eating trees is bad. When you're little, you're like, hey, my parental authorities try to make me eat veggies, and then you go out and you see the trees, right, and you're like, well, that's veggies, right? And then you're just curious if it's edible or not, right? That's illegal in other planets? What? Licking doorknobs? You can also dig a hole and strip all the live green leaves and put them in the hole, then place a plastic sheet or bag over it with a cup or receptacle of some sort in the middle and rock it over it to force the water to drip down. You must have direct sun. Hold on. You can dig a hole, strip all the live green leaves and put them in the hole, then place a plastic sheet or bag. Oh, I see. So it's steaming the greenage. In what survival situation will you have enough plastic wrap to wrap a tree? Just the branch, not the whole tree. Spoonf isn't human. Didn't we establish this? I mean, I also ate... You ate an ant one time? Oh, it was just better. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How big of an ant was it? Was it a tiny ant? Was it a red ant? A black ant? Tiny ant? Big ant? Oh my god. I don't think I've ever done that. Spoonf has eaten almost every living creature in his state. At least once, aside from burbs. Wily things. Birds. Yes, he's a centipede or something. Spoonf the doomsday prepper. Evil also, where's your profile pic? You demand that chat has a Twitch profile pic? I am so confused. What do you mean? Spoonful show. You're gonna make dinner? Okay, Fuzzy. What are you making for dinner? Pics or it didn't happen. It was a black ant, and it was pretty small. Yeah, I'm like imagining the crunch. No crunch. It didn't bite you on the way down. Did you like chew it up real? Gross. 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 Disgusting. How did we get here? We were just trying to talk about camping. How did we get here? Do I still have the thingy thing for... So who's just seen a line of ants and just decided, yep, you're gonna eat that? You bit it? You bit it. Fried ants taste like very nutty rice. You guys have mentioned that before, that cooked bugs just taste nutty. You guys have mentioned that before. Hi, Inspector, how are you doing? You were in elementary? That's fair. I don't think I ever ate bugs out of curiosity. Chicken penne? Wow! Chicken penne sounds good. The scuff. Hello. Scorpions taste like tequila. Not all bugs? Not all bugs. Let me see. Do I have... Okay, this one's the one that I want. I can't get this, right? But I kind of want it. And it's like a little camper. I don't know if you guys know, so like I like a lot of GoSun products. But like, so they have, oh no, that's this one. So they just released this camper thing. Whatever this thing is. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like you fold it up and behind your car, but it's supposed to turn into an actual like dwelling thing. It's not a tent, but it's still kind of cool. Roasted crickets taste like burnt popcorn. You also ate fried grasshopper, and to be completely honest, it was super good. Really? What did that taste like? Fried grasshopper? Tarantula tastes like loads of things, different things, depending on the flavoring, or what? Ba, just send it down the hatch, kicking and screaming, no, no need to cook it, no, I don't like crunch. Some bugs are good if they are cooked right. I mean, I like crunchy things, but I can't. My head, can't get over the imagery of, what was it? There was a bug that I saw, and I don't know if it was a cockroach, where the crunch and the oozy white bits coming out of it, I'm traumatized by that mentality. And just thinking about that, just the white oozy bits coming out of him. I don't like that. Pro tip though, if you intend to eat a live cricket, grasshopper, or katydid, bite it, they will flex their legs and get stuck? What? Bite it? Oh my god. Beko, if you really want to go broke from buying stuff, you should check out thisiswhyimbroke.com. Fair, what? It's just a living fruit gusher. No, 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 no. I don't want living gushers. I don't want living gushers. Sounds delicious. No, no. It's like it's like the white meaty squishy. I don't know guys, I don't know, but they released this and it looks super cool and I'm like, hey,
Takes just 5 minutes to turn.
gimme, show me your camper that I
GoSun
can't.
Camp 365 is a versatile camper towed with virtually any car.
Look how
including
tiny it
electric
gets.
vehicles, because it's streamlined and lightweight.
It's
This
so
is
tiny.
the ultimate solar-powered off-grid RV solution to avoid being tied to shore power and crowded campgrounds. GoSun Camp 365 takes just 5 minutes to turn into an off-grid cabin. With living areas indoors and out, it's complete with all the appliances you need: cooking, refrigeration, off-grid power, kitchen sink, hot shower, and more. At GoSun, we build
Kitchen
portable
sink.
solar solutions because we want
Kitchen
you to
sink.
get out more often and be free to roam, free to camp anywhere, free to pick up and go. And when
How
shit
long
hits
is
the
this?
fan, and we know it does, our products become critical for your backup plan. Everything in the GoSun Camp 365 is built to last. The all-aluminum frame is free of canvas and wood, so
I don't need to watch all of it. Bug juice, awful. That's not camping. That's a lie. Wait, is camping just straight up tent? Pitch in a tent? Okay, if it moves, it's a no-go for me. It has to be dead for me to put it in my mouth. For me, I think it would have to, no, I don't know. No head. No head for me. I can't eat it if it's got a face. God bless the scuff Beko. If it's not moving, how do you know if it's fresh? You would be the one to kill it. I can't do that. I've discovered that I guess I can't do the blood. I can't do the copious amounts of blood and guts and stuff. I have the potential of fainting, even though I find it to be such a shame. I wish I wouldn't faint. Stupid body reacting. We have a similar setup in Australia that's really popular, but it unfolds sideways and has a swing out kitchen at the back. Really? So something like this actually already exists for you, Nixie? Just buy a tent, I know. It's just a tent with extra stuff. So no head? No head. If it's got a head, then I can't stop thinking about the fact that I'm eating the brain. And eyeballs. And skull. And too much. If you aren't on the ground or in a hammock with only a mosquito net and a tarp for cover, you ain't camping. You're just living somewhere else for a few days. No head. We were talking about bugs, but I guess I would also kill an animal to survive. I would eat animals, but I don't know if I could ever, like, clean and gut an animal. Don't eat me. Because, like I've mentioned before, right? in a zombie apocalypse, what's gonna happen to my dog? What do I do about my dog? What if it's, I guess it's different now, right? Because when my Doge was younger, she used to bark more. And in my head, I'm just like, I would have to kill her because I wouldn't want to release her because my dog had separation anxiety and would follow me around everywhere. So it's not like I can release her into the wild and hope for the best for her, because also, as a house dog, I don't think she knows how to survive on her own and would probably just get horrifically killed by zombies. So the humane thing would, but I can't keep her, right? I can't keep her because she's not actually trained to help me survive in an apocalypse. If anything, she would get me killed because she's notifying all of the zombies, hey, my owner's here, hey, stay away, but actually come here because I'm letting you guys know that we're here, sort of thing. And so, like, the humane thing would be to kill my dog. And that was really sad, but, like, at the same time, I can't be the one to do it. It would be too much. I would have too much attachment. No promises. I'll make you the best dog tacos in the apocalypse. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. You won't be able to do that to anything you see as a pet? Yeah, that's difficult. I can't. I wouldn't be able to clean and gut my pet or kill my pet. But I would understand it would be the thing that would probably have to be done in the apocalypse, zombie apocalypse specifically, right? It would be the better thing to do as opposed to trying to abandon dog or try to take dog, right? If you try to take dog will just get me killed. If you try to abandon dog is too attached slash dog would just die a horrific death. But my Doge is actually really old now, and she doesn't bark. She doesn't bark anymore. So I guess I don't have to worry about her attracting attention of the zombies. But at the same time, all she does is sleep. So I would have to carry dog. I would have to carry dog everywhere. So never let Beko play Cataclysm. Dark days ahead. Oh no. It's damn cold, but Spoonf approves. You gain 1 point to the negative 9999 from the bug out bag. Wow. If it's a liability, it's a liability. One that Spoonf would accept. Spoonf figures he's smart enough with survival that he can make that stupid choice and take his pet with him. Just risk it for the biscuit. You'll just take on any zombies that come at you. I'm too like much of a detriment, right? I'm too much of a detriment that I don't think I'd be able to risk that. I can't be selfish, right? Because I'm already a detriment. I'm just as dumb as a pet. I'm just as dumb as a pet in surviving in a zombie apocalypse. So I can't have more of a handicap. You'll still come out on top? You would just release them? See, my Doge has separation anxiety. She would follow me everywhere. She would follow me everywhere. There is no releasing. Like, so you know how like sometimes you don't want your dogs to go outside, right? Because then they would just run away. Okay? There was one time my Doge followed the mother parental authority outside to get the mail or something like that. Followed her outside, no leash or anything. Okay, that's how trustworthy Doge was. No leash. Mother parental authority closes the door and then goes about her business for a whole 2 hours. They go and clean house for 2 hours. And then finally they're like, where is Doge? And it kind of takes them a bit. And then they're like, please tell me they're not still outside. The parental authority closed the door on Doge. So Doge was locked outside the front door. Okay? In a normal situation, would your pet stay? Would your pet just run amok and get lost? My Doge sat there in front of the front door. Just sat there, waiting to be let back in. She sat there the whole 2 hours. That's how attached Doge is. I didn't lose my Doge that day, thankfully. She didn't run amok and get lost. But that's how attached she is. She knows that is home. She knows that is where family is. Spoon 6'4". Spoon has reach on 90% of zombies, assuming he stays in the forest or to the forest. He shouldn't have to have much issues aside from roaming packs. When dogs get that adrenaline boost in a life and death situation, even something like a Chihuahua can do a ton of damage and take as much. Chihuahua? Not the doggy. If your dog has half a brain, it would say because it knows where its food is. It would stay because it knows where its food is? I don't know. Good doggo. My dog usually would just scratch the door in a non-damaging way to ask for entrance. Would it stay the entire 2 hours? Would it whine? I'm just surprised that I didn't lose a dog that day. Doggo cam win. My doggo is so old now. My doggo is so old. So old now. She doesn't do anything but sleep. So you would just watch Sleeping Dog. Your dog is very stubborn. Let me in, humans. Lots of people who think their dog is smart have among the dumbest dogs. Your dog, having stayed, already beats out most dog owner dogs, even though she doesn't know how to back up. She forgot. She used to. I taught her how to back up. I taught her how to walk backwards, right? I taught her how to back up because I was wanting to teach her how to do handstands, to do handstands and stuff like that. But she would get too excited about backing up that it was so aggressive. Anytime she would back up, it would be so aggressive that it just never came to. But she's forgotten a lot of her tricks. She doesn't know how to do a lot of things anymore. So I guess I'm not surprised that she doesn't know how to back up anymore. You say that like it's a problem. Sleeping doggo is very calming. That's fair. But to be fair, in a zombie apocalypse, even a baby is a liability. Or even anyone at that point. That's true. I'm a liability. I acknowledge that. I would be a liability. If any one of you guys took me under your wing in a zombie apocalypse, I'm a liability. I'm not afraid to admit that. I acknowledge that. I would be greatly appreciative, but also at the same time, I would feel bad for you. I would apologize and feel bad for you. I am a liability. Best way to survive zombie apocalypse is 100% isolated. But social interaction, companionship. It's a sad reality that only person you have to care about is yourself. And yeah, unless you make a beach volleyball, draw a face on it and name him Wilson. Also, it's not even a baby. It's especially a baby. That's true. Babies don't know anything. And all they know is siren on, siren off, siren on. Need. I have a liability to take all your food? No. I'm a liability as long as we have to move often. But it'd be good, quartermaster. You'd have to find like a good base. Can be a home-based sniper in zombie apocalypse. Yeah, if we have a good place that's safe, I can be sniper. I can pew pew from far away. Spoon would just keep walking if he heard crying the opposite way quickly. Babies only know how to eat hot chip and lie. I would just download a bunch of videos and that's my social interaction. But if it's the zombie apocalypse, you don't have ability to download things. The internet would be down. You have none of that. You're back to old retro style fun. Spoon doesn't want Beko aiming a rifle around him from any distance. What is that supposed to mean? I am the most efficient bait in a zombie apocalypse. Are you a good runner? Hello, Turkish coffee pot. Hello, admirable poppin' fresh. How are you doing? I'm not a coffee pot. I don't like coffee. Disgusting. Just tastes like brown. Just tastes like burnt brown. Anyway. Where am I? Get rid of that. Rule number 1, cardio. Fair. Not a great run, but I can reach surprising speeds for someone like you. Ah, I see. What's the furthest shot you've made with a scoped rifle? Do you know how a scope actually works? How to line it up? That you actually have to have a very specific way? Any of that? Look through the scope, aim, and pew pew. Greatly discourages Spoomf. Correction? Mushrooms taste like brown, but you are correct that coffee tastes like burnt. Yeah. No, you'd kill us. Pew pew. That's what training montage is for. I'm like that guy who has a girl like, babe, my parents are home. I'm just like, what? Beko gets a long pool. Cave with spikes. I just get a pool stick. That's the extent of my usefulness. A pool stick. Hey, hello, Yellow McFly. Thank you. My longest accurate shot was at 300 meters. Oh, wow. I don't know what mine is. I don't know. Guns make loud noise, which is bad in a zombie apocalypse. It's best to use spears or swords. That's also true, yeah. Noiseless stuff. Give me a bow and arrow. Give me a crossbow. Pew pew. You need the reach? Poor Beko. Beko already has 2 ghost sticks for batting. Yeah. Smack. Smack him in the face. Accurate meaning that I hit some part of the target. Oh, just any part at all. I got you, I got you. Let's see here. Spoon's furthest shot was about 300 yards against a spent shotgun shell with a 257 Roberts. Erase that little shell. Oh, use a bat. A bat with nails. Furthest shot was 1.5 meters. I'd use a BB gun over a bow, like for stuff. Easier to use, reload, and maintain. But a BB gun doesn't do that much damage, isn't it? A BB gun would just dent. I've shot a BB gun at cans and it just dents. Assuming short range of max 10 meters. Oh, I see, I see. Oh my god, it's the other streamer. The other streamer is on. The one that I'm supposed to give bits to. Because I laughed at them. How in the world does that look like Minecraft? How is that Minecraft? Entertainment is very important during a zombie apocalypse. You can't download anything in the zombie apocalypse. Hello, Atheist Paladin. Thank you so much for the hydration station. Thank you for taking care of me like a little Tamagotchi. You can train Beko to be a drone pilot to search out zombies. Yeah, I can fly a drone. I'm good at flying a drone, but zombie, they are really noisy. Drones are really noisy as heck. A bow is a horrible weapon in reality. Takes too long to reload. You have to stop and they don't deal much after effect in terms of damage, meaning arrows and bolts will destroy less. For the past few hours, I was at the AR since my mom tripped and hurt her knee. Nothing serious, just some swelling, so she'll be fine. But now I gotta help her get home and I must leave now. Have a good... Okay, Shadow. I hope your mom's doing okay. I'm sorry that happened. Oof, her knee. Oh my god. Yo, knees are very important. Make sure you take care of her, okay? I hope you have a good night. Beko drone, buzz buzz, yeah. Always make sure to pack a board game or two. Yeah, or you can make your own games. You can make your own games. It's silent and after 5 to 6 shots, a zombie would be missing a chunk of their head. Are we talking about BB guns still? 6 shots? My BB gun never did that kind of damage. Yo, there are Fall Guy emotes? Really? Oh my god, there are. Dang, well, I might as well start downloading stuff now. And just have a backlog. I need this for my survival. Frankly speaking, a .22 LR is about the perfect round out of a Ruger. .22 best gun and best round. Cheap everywhere are reliable. Oh, I see. Guns in a zombie apocalypse are more useful against humans than zombies. That's also true, I think. Not sure what kind of cracked out BB gun you're using. Yeah, my BB guns didn't even dent cans. You can download the entirety of Wikipedia into a 1 terabyte hard drive. They actually encourage it. Wow. It's only 1 terabyte, all of Wikipedia. Pellet rifle, sure, but a BB gun? Anyway, I'm probably going to call it for now because I'm starting to get really hungry. Not much in terms of announcements considering that I can't necessarily play anything. If you guys do want me to play some more, like try to play more retro games, I can try to do that. I can play more like Gallic, Dig Dug. I can try more Dig Dug. But other than that, Thursday you can expect that to be another just chatting. Saturday, I'm probably going to try to stream in the morning before my appointment. So that one is still going to be just chatting because I don't know when the motherboard is going to arrive. Depending on when it does arrive, and depending on how confident I'm feeling or what goes on, I may or may not attempt to try to do a PC building stream, depending on how I feel. Depending on how confident I feel. If not, I might try to ask privately for some help. But if everything goes well, hopefully next week I should have a setup. But I'm gonna have to redo everything. I'm gonna have to redo my whole setup. So I don't know how scuff my streams will be next week since I'm still trying to like set everything up. Is Terraria considered a retro game? Depends. Can my computer handle Terraria? Watching Beko's PC slowly die is entertaining in its own right, really? I should just have one of those health monitors. Beep. Beep. You guys, if you hang out with me in the Discord, you guys know that I do blue screen like once per day. PC stream? I'm not sure yet. It might not happen. I might not do it. Depends. Depends if I feel like getting private help or getting help from you guys. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about building a PC, but I will take pictures. I have a bunch of parts coming in tomorrow. I will take pictures of those to share into the Discord. Play the original Donkey Kong? Yeah. Becca's PC is only capable of being a table for tabletop gaming. Not even. Not even. I'm trying to debate who to raid. I kind of want to raid Kashi. But I kind of want to raid Ginger, Kitsu. Because I was supposed to give them bits a long time ago, but they were never on. And this is like the only time I've ever seen them on. The only problem is it looks like they're in like a collab. And I'm a little bit hesitant about raiding collabs just because it's hard for them to get to address raids. And I want them to give you guys attention. They're like in a 10-party Discord call. That's a lot of people. I think maybe we should do Kashi. Is he still alive? He looks frozen. Collabs are too crowded. Yeah. Can Beko's PC run Crisis? Who knows? Alrighty. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me tonight. I've already mentioned what to expect in the upcoming streams. Hopefully it won't be like that forever. So more just chatting. If you guys have things that you want to talk about and stuff like that, let me know. I know I never have anything planned when I do these, but somehow I can still just talk about everything and nothing all at the same time. But I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah. Oh, we have to figure out movie Mondays. We have to figure that out, and when would be the best time to do it. I think it would be really nice to do it during the day, but also night is nice too. But it just depends on when you guys are more available and when would be the most comfy for you guys. Ah! Sorry, that was the neighbor's loud slamming door. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. I will see you guys again on Thursday. Bye! Are you watching Morbius? No, I don't know.